Hello and welcome to the final episode number 8 of SWOT analysis by Cricket Cult. And today we have only one team which is left, and we will talk about that. वो है हमारी team India. So Ashwin, क्या लगता है आपको इंडिया के बारे में?
देखिए यार, इंडिया के बारे में मैं एक ही चीज कहना चाहूंगा। नॉर्मली भारतीय होने के नाते मैं तो ये चाहता हूँ और मैं ये बोलता हूँ कि हम ट्रॉफी तो जीतेंगे इस साल। हाँ, ऑप्टिमिज्म काफी हाई है। रोहित शर्मा जैसे एक उम्दा कप्तान, विराट कोहली जैसे एक बेहतरीन बल्लेबाज और सर्वश्रेष्ठ बल्लेबाज होते हुए ऐसे हो ही नहीं सकती। और दुनिया के प्रथम 3 श्रेणी में जो माने जाते हैं, सूर्य कुमार यादव वो भी हैं टीम में। पर कहीं ना कहीं ऐसा लग रहा है कि शायद ये टाइम ये टीम जीत ना पाए, क्योंकि उसकी 3-4 वजह हैं, और शायद जीत पाए उसकी भी 3-4 वजह जो हम इस वीडियो में देखेंगे। आपको क्या लगता है?
I think we've already discussed, हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं कि भारत शायद T20 विश्व कप में फेवरेट तो नहीं है। फेवरेट भी कहूंगा ऑस्ट्रेलिया और इंग्लैंड है। और उस दिन शायद हमने कपिल देव जी का भी, द ग्रेट कपिल देव का भी कमेंट आया था। Realistically speaking, on paper, so at least England and Australia have an edge. But you never know. I fancy India, like at least that they are, because both England and Australia are not in their group. So that is one thing which is going well, going for them in their favor. And then knockouts, if they reach the knockouts, then anything can happen. But of course, first knockouts भी अभी बहुत दूर है, अभी बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी उसके लिए. So, what do you make of the warm-up matches that happened recently, and before that the Western Australia game and the overall form? Because the one thing that the Indian team cannot blame if they don't win this time is lack of preparation. Because I think the pendulum is on the other extreme. It's too much preparation.
I think we are over-prepared and we are overcooked at this point of time. I think the biggest takeaways was the bowling by Mohammad Shami, the form shown by KL Rahul and Surya Kumar with the bat. Especially Rahul has scored 250s. The second game against Western Australia, which India lost, he scored a 58 ball 74, and against Australia he scored 57 of I think 27 balls. Shami coming back, it's like a mixed feel, because yes, he bowled that amazing over, 1 over 4 runs and 3 wickets, but he's not yet clocked up those bowling miles that one would want in his body, especially with 4 overs against some of the world's best batsmen in such a pressure situation. So that's my biggest takeaway. What is your takeaway from the Indian team in the warm-up matches?
I think I have many takeaways, and they're in the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. But before that, let's get to the squad. I'm sure everyone knows it, but फिर भी एक बार squad हो जाए.
रोहित शर्मा कैप्टन, विराट कोहली, सूर्य कुमार यादव, ऋषभ पंत, दिनेश कार्तिक, रविचंद्रन अश्विन, भुवनेश्वर कुमार, हर्षदीप सिंह, Mohammad Shami, Mohammad Siraj and Shardul Thakur are in the reserves, and obviously Ravi Vishnu and Shreyas Iyer are not there. You have Deepak Hooda, you have Hardik Pandya, you have Chahal, Akshar and Harshal Patel.
Okay. So you know, like we were talking about the top 3, but I think if you take the top 5 as a unit, especially with the experience in Australian conditions that you have with Rohit, KL, Virat and Hardik. So all 4 of them, if you look at their games closely, they like they like conditions where the ball comes onto the bat and they can play on the up, and that is what Australia gives. Like at least most bigger grounds, not Geelong, where the qualifiers are happening. So that should hold them in good stead. And in the top 5, we also have the world's best T20 batsman on form currently, Surya Kumar Yadav. So I think that is India's big strength. The engine, the powerhouse, the top 5. What do you feel?
I agree with you, and also the fact that we have a lot of cricketers who are experienced by visiting this part of the country for a lot over the last 4-5 years. So I don't think we lack anything in experience. It's not like some of the other teams who are facing the first time phenomenon, that is Australia, and everyone knows that playing in Australia for the first time isn't going to be easy, right? With the pitch and also with the crowd. So Indian team knows how the crowd is, and Indian team knows how to adapt. So we have seen India go there in 2016. We have seen them go there in 2019. Quick tour of 2020. So I think again, India have played a lot of cricket over the years in Australia. So it's not going to be daunting for them.
The weakness. So let's get to the weaknesses. According to me, I think it's the death bowling, and I am not one of those who'll read too much into that one over by Shami, because A, the pressure is not the same in the warm-up game. Two, yes, like he bowled an amazing over, and that probably secures his place in the 11. It shows us that he's fit and raring to go, but nothing more than that. His strength is not death bowling, and we have seen that. Even Harshal has, like, he bowled a very good 19th over in that warm-up game against Australia. But overall, if you see after his injury, he hasn't quite been the same. Plus, I don't think length slower balls will work. You need a bit of pace and steam. Arshdeep has also surprisingly been going for plenty in the death overs, and Bhuvi also. So, death bowling for me is India's biggest weakness.
Coming to the opportunities bit, what do you think is the biggest opportunity for India in this World Cup?
The biggest opportunity I feel for India is going to be their new ball bowling, because yes, we spoke about the death bowling, but if now that Mohammad Shami is back, he's an expert with the new ball. Bhuvneshwar Kumar is an expert with the new ball. Arshdeep also, like we've seen him again in the South Africa series, when he gets the ball to talk, and he being a left armer, he'll trouble a few batsmen. So India's biggest opportunity would be to just like New Zealand, take early wickets, because you know that your death bowling isn't that great. You rely on your very good new ball bowling, and if you can peg the opposition down, take 2-3 wickets in the power play, I think that will hold India in good stead.
Right. And coming to the threats?
The threat would be, so we spoke about the strength being the top 5, but let's say Shami plays over Harshal, which we are assuming currently, right? Look what follows. Dinesh Karthik, has he shown any form since we've been in Australia? I don't think so. Rishabh Pant won't play, but he hasn't shown any form. Then you have an Akshar Patel. Is he a reliable finisher? If you compare him to, so he bats at number 7. Look at the other number 7. England would probably have a Livingstone or a Moeen Ali. Australia would have a Matthew Wade or a Tim David at that position. Or New Zealand might have a Jimmy Neesham. So I that's a huge gap for me. It doesn't give me that much confidence after Hardik Pandya at number 5. And then who do you have at 6 now? You have a Bhuvi, and then you have 4 number 11s. Like 3 number 11s to follow. So I think if India lose a couple of wickets, then it will be really tough for India.
Right. So coming now to the biggest question, which do you think will be the playing 11 for Pakistan, the game against Pakistan, for India?
I think there is only one decision to be made about the third pacer, which we made clear in this chat, that we would probably go with Shami, and I think the Indian team would also go with Shami. Although at the MCG, Harshal Patel won't be a bad option, because there are big boundaries and his slower ones can fetch you wickets. Plus, look at the opposition. It would take immense strength against a slower one to clear PG boundary, and Pakistan don't quite have that firepower. I keep coming back to England and Australia, because they are the pioneer. They are currently at the forefront of this format. So yes, a Livingstone can clear it, a Stokes can clear it, a Tim David can clear it. But I don't quite know if Pakistan's middle order can do it, or even their openers, if they're like power players. Um, I feel playing 11 would be. I think they pick themselves up. KL and Rohit will open. Virat Kohli. Then you have Surya Kumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya, Dinesh Karthik, Akshar Patel, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Mohammad Shami, Arshdeep Singh, and Yuzvendra Chahal.
Right. So, do you think that Ashwin will come into equation and contention sometime during the tournament, or is he just going to be a passenger?
Maybe not against Pakistan, because Pakistan don't quite have, like, apart from Shan/Fakar Zaman, and maybe I don't think Khushdel will be in the playing 11. So they have just one left-hander. So they're a right-hand dominated batting lineup like India. So I can't see him playing against Pakistan, but maybe like let's say someone like a Sri Lanka, then definitely, like, and it also gives a little more strength to your batting. So he can come in place of Yuzi when you have abundance of left-handers.
Right. So I've asked you about where other teams can finish up in the tournament, but this time my sign-off question is different. Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, and Ravichandran Ashwin. Do you see them play the 2024 World Cup in West Indies and US?
No. Not even Dinesh Karthik, not Bhuvi Kumar also.
Right. So with that, any sign-off line?
Just guys, keep giving us your love, and tomorrow we'll have the big India versus Pakistan preview. So don't miss that. And to know as soon as it's uploaded, please press the subscribe button and the bell icon. We are Cricket Cult Official on Instagram. Show us your love there. We are at Cult Cricket on Twitter, and our website where you can read all the analysis, opinion pieces, latest news, blogs, and much more. Watch live scores. Is cricketcult.com. So thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed our content and continue to enjoy our content. Thank you.